let's talk about these battles. I mean, we had to go back. I mean, I switched up some of mine. You know what I'm saying? I had to really
Okay.
dig into that. But like I
you
said,
talking
great
about
year for battle rap.
yeah.
Yeah, some of our favorite battles and such like that. Like now just to get some of the battles out the way, like some of my like I think that would go unnoticed. Some of my favorite
Mhm.
battles this year, I thought came out pretty late in the year. Frax versus Belvy. Like I said,
Mhm.
go back and forth. I think actually set up. You know what I'm saying? John wants that smoke from Frack now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that he's definitely somebody that's on my radar now. Definitely looking for him. Um, like guys like A Ward, A Ward DNA. Like
Yeah.
that's come on, man. Like A Ward definitely showed out.
A Ward had a nice showing at I think,
Wasn't Gully versus Gannick this year too?
I want to say that was 2 years ago. I want to say they're wait, hold on.
Didn't he
It's
battle Real Deal?
yeah, it was over a year ago. Yeah,
Okay.
he battled Real Deal, yeah. But they're actually that's what they're working on now. I think that's what the new thing's gonna be is Gullah Gannick too.
But yeah, like some of my honorable mentions I would say will be like Moon versus Holmesy. Like that's one of my favorite PG battles this year. Like along with another one he had with Joe, which I think a lot of people have Joe as a standout in that joint, but I think the way he flipped it in this battle in his third round had a lot of people really respecting what he was talking about in a lot of his rounds. Like really have him listening to in his future rounds. In my opinion, DNA versus Gems, like come on, that was such an entertaining battle from bars.
Yeah, it was
craziness,
yeah, it was.
like.
And that was a show out. That was a show out performance for Gems too. Like,
oh yes. And we've
to
seen
stand in front of that. Yeah.
Skill DNA was like the skill of DNA.
Yeah.
Come on, how he flipped the queens on him. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was amazing. Amazing. We seen the Stop Being Dirty book bag for the first time. Like it was so much. How he caught the tide. Oh man, that was so cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
cold. But shout out to them. One of your favorite battles, Jazz versus Hart. I just think this battle happened so early that it got
sort of
drowned
washed
out.
away. Yeah, exactly.
It got drowned out by so much other great material, but it's still one of the best female battle this year. This year
and
it's still one of the best back and forths.
Facts, and it was dope because that was Jazz coming back from what was it? Gnome?
The official battle, Gnome 5.
The official battle. So, and she came, you know what I mean? Because so many people were, because like she was like the Lux of Queen of the Ring, or just in female in general. You know what I mean? That they looked at her as she was just and yeah, facts. So to see her bounce back, I love a bounce back story, bro. So that was fire. I like the
the big reveal.
The reveal was dope, and the her pops. You know what I'm saying? I thought you could tell he was feeling real comfortable up there.
Very creative.
I like the jokes of the jokes Jazz had. Like looking 40 in the face.
Oh my God! It's like
and all that shit.
She was trying to find out who fucked her. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Not take away Hart
from Hart. Yeah, she was wigging.
Son.
Yeah,
she was fighting back for sure. Hart battles, bro. Like she was cooking. She was like, say what you said online. Now say it. Something. Watching a foul save, and I was like, "Come on, let's go." That's that battle rap culture talk, bro. They don't know about that foul saving.
Real quick, bro. Facts, right? Shout out LTR and WFF.
Facts.
There was a not to go on a rant about this, but did you catch the Dave Chappelle something joint that he said? I don't know if it's because DNA is known for doing that, like something, blah, 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 something. But Dave said he was telling the story, and I just found that parallel about battle rap. I wonder if
in the theater one when he was talking about the kicker and the pussy joke.
It was something. It was a story. He was telling a story of. I want to say it might have been him leaving, but he said. No. It was about. He said. What did he say? Damn it! Hold up, bro. He was talking about how far African Americans have came, and I forgot what. I know it wasn't MLK, but he said because there was something in between that. I can't remember who he used, but he was like something Brock. You know what I mean? Like
I think I know what you're talking about.
20 years. I'm gonna have to go back and I'm gonna have to. I'll hit you up, but anyway,
it's the first, the other one.
Or it might have been, yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up.
I think maybe talking about the Bill Cosby one.
Yeah, he was. But I just wanted to point that out. But anyway, yeah, Hart showed out.
But yeah,
sure.
That battle definitely, like, if you really want to that battle can be debated, but I think Jazz in the consensus got that because, like I said, it was so much.
She had too much momentum, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, man. She came with the whole.
She came.
But
she had a couple cheat codes. Yeah, she had a couple like, you know what I'm saying, with the reveal and the father, and on top of just skill. So she came prepared.
I have like, and I think I got Oxy Diz. I mean, the reason why I got left as my honorable mention is just because I felt it was such a one-sided battle.
Yeah,
it was a one-sided battle. Impact-wise, is definitely one of the best battles. But if you're going strictly into the battle, Diz got cooked.
Yeah, he did.
And in his home.
I thought his first was. I want to say I thought his first was okay.
His first.
I can't remember if it was his first or his second was all right. You know what I mean? It was like okay, well,
always good.
Yeah,
it was like an Arab hitman.
That's facts. The first round is. It's just if he can stop now. I thought his. Not going on a tangent, but I thought his third against Arsenal was dope. I thought his third against Arsenal was dope.
I mean, yeah, classic Diz, yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, yeah, but anyway, so, yeah, I agree with you. I think it should be on there for Impact, alone, but like you said, it was one-sided, and it was just so, and it was, like you said, I think last time we spoke on the last episode that they were in L.A., and of course, Russians were deep in there, but
that's still Diz
was so weird.
Backyard.
Yeah,
that was his backyard.
It was so yeah, facts. So salute to them. Salute to that.
But
I'm trying to think of another battle.
What's some of your honorable mentions?
Well, I'm really, and I'm still really impressed with the Tez and Daylight battle. That's one of the battles I go back and watch, you know what I'm saying, like once every two or 3 weeks. I might go back and watch it maybe once a month. I thought Tez really separated himself, and I think we got a Daylight that tried. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, you can say how much he tried. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Here and there. I like the Joe Nye and Chilla joint off Blackout. I thought that was one of the better battles on Blackout.
That was a slept-on battle this year. Definitely a slept-on battle this year. I agree. Of
course, I think I put it in my list last episode, but I don't think a lot of people put it on the list. But Briz and Arsenal. I really like that style because it was like almost a passing of the torch with the aggressive disrespect almost. You know what I mean? It was. I loved that because they, I'll kick in your door and you punch your stepdaughter in the face. I don't really like a lot of that anymore. I did when I first got into battle rap because it was like, oh shit. But I respect their styles, and I thought it was
do it right. The people who know how to construct
yeah. Who exactly? Which is pretty much just Ars and Briz and
we see how that fucked up Iron Solomon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That could you see how that just goes. Yeah, that was not. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, He didn't need to do that. As a big battle, as far as, as a battle that we've always talked about that we got this year was Rex and Sean. It was not saying it was the great battle, but it was a battle
very
that we wanted to see that we got this year.
Big hype.
Yes, months, really years of, because they were.
Yeah.
I remember watching K-Shine for the first time from a T-Rex blog back when, like, 6 months before Rex and Awkwards battled, and he spit this freestyle outside of like a pizza shop, and I was like, okay, this dude's gonna be trouble. Like I fucked with him, and I stopped really messing with K-Shine, like 2011 to like 2000. Right before the DNA battle. I think that was 2013.
That's understandable.
But that's what got me back into K-Shine. Pause. Was the Professor Shine and all that. What else for Arnold? Was the 2-on-2s that was last year, right?
No, that was this year.
So we had.
I think we could put Math. I think we could put Math. NYB.
Math and Tez.
Definitely one of my favorite battles here. I won't be mad if somebody got that in the actual top 10.
Oh, not at all, bro. Because it was a little unexpected, but it was dope to see. So was the.
Especially for that being Will and Rump's first time battling with each other, and I just watched them battle each other like a couple of days ago. The chemistry they have, oh my God! The hold on, let me get it oh my, that was crazy.
Get together, yep.
And then we already know NYB chemistry. It's been shown already. We already know how they get down. They fire together.
There was a couple of good. I mean, we've always wanted to see the like a clip. We got to see clips in Goods and Arsenal and Shotgun.
One of my favorite third rounds this year.
Yeah, facts. What other sleepers, like honorable mentions, I can think of? I'm trying not just to get from, you know what I'm saying? Definitely.
We can go back into the list.
Yeah.
I mean, we go to our top 10s. You know what I'm saying? Just to clean it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, mine's like I said, I had Rock Chess. You know what I'm saying? Even though Chess had one of my favorite first rounds, if not the best first round this year.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like still didn't get the job done, and he let Rock get out of there alive. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only reason why I have it so low.
And that was a big
obstacle,
though, bro.
Yeah, and Tay-Rock wasn't that
It could have been a lot
crazy
worse. Yeah, it could have been.
Exactly.
But Chess, like, I think me and you debated this last time. You know, Chess has been put through a lot. You know what I mean? Like, Chess is thrown into the wolves, and that's really what you want. You know what I mean? Like, as a competitor, you know what I mean? But I agree with you. I think the first round was strong.
The second round was good, but it fell off after that. But other than that, like I said, that's that. JC versus Trez, one of my favorite back and forths this year. Trez would have cooked anybody. Oh my God, the rounds he had, it was fire. But once again, it was a strong, you know what I'm saying, win. I mean, a strong performance, but he got 3-0. You know what I'm saying? JC he was just better every round. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing to take.
I'm gonna have to watch that back.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna have to watch that back because
it's a great battle.
I remember it being. I don't remember it being a 3-0. So I mean, I can't be mad at that because that's what people sort of have a misconception on is 3-0. It doesn't necessarily mean a body. You know what I'm saying? It could just be that they edged them out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
that's it.
I'm gonna have to go and check that out. I'm gonna have to redo that because I remember watching that battle. That's the battle that got me starting to watch Trez a lot more. I've always liked Trez, but that battle was like, bruh.
That's the best.
I liked him versus P. I liked him versus Mike P.
Most definitely. Yo, I think that not taking nothing away from that. I just Trez that battle, man. He was because he went first too, so he set the tone, and it was just, man, it was crazy. It was crazy battle after that. But after that, I got Oops versus XL, man. I just think during that, I think this was right before Massacre or right after Massacre, I believe. I mean, this is right after Massacre, and this battle dropped. And like it was a little talk about it. Like somebody was saying, like, yo, this is like top, you know, what I'm saying crazy back and forth, one of the best battles this year. It was a little early.
Was nice.
And when it came, yo, son, it was to see a return. And Oops was talking that stuff. He was talking greasy with that political stuff. Like, you write bars, I write bills.
Yeah.
It's different things. Like, oh my God. And then XL's third round. Oh my man.
Yeah.
It was barring each other the whole joint. Like, it was a great back and forth. Like, I thought it was a great return for Oops. Great showing for XL to continue his, you know what I'm saying, showing like he's really trying to prove something. Like with 2017, that he's really like not to be underlooked, and I think that's very true. Like he's been battling.
And I think he is. Yeah,
he's being underlooked heavy. Like we talk about YK being
he battled.
Underrated.
Didn't he battle? Was it? He didn't battle Dre Dennis this year, did he? Was it this year?
He did.
Or
was this year.
Yeah, he battled Dennis.
He battled C Money on the that writing thing. That was a good. And Bangs. I think
him and Bangs had a that was on my battle, I think.
So yeah, man, some good performances, man. From like you know, what I said from them two. I thought them two definitely was wilding on that battle. Right at number 7, I got Geechee Glue, man, for the Survivor Series for their first card, man, and just seeing them two go at it, like, and just to say, like, now these some of the battles I'm starting to get into that I really don't know who really won. And that's crazy. It's so the back and forth is so crazy, and I thought it was a good impact for URL to, you know what I'm saying, start making other moves in the West. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to KG the Poet and them.
You talking about
that, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So definitely a good moment for them.
Yeah.
Geechee and Glue.
Facts.
Yes, man. Geechee's crazy performance. Bars, if you talk about bars, aggression, you know what I'm saying, jokes, man, you had everything in there, son. Everything. After that, and I got, you know what I'm saying, B-Dot versus Emerson Kennedy at Traffic 3.
Damn, bruh. Yeah, I was hoping you want to mention that. Yeah. That was dope.
That's why I had to remix it. That's why I had to remix my top 10. I was like, y'all missing something, son. And I had to put that in there, like, and it just misses my top 5, only because, you know what I'm saying, I felt the second round, like Emerson let off the gas a little bit, in my opinion, a little bit. Not saying that B-Dot was not fire, like because that was EK's fault that he did that, because B-Dot was cooking in that second round, son. Like, crazy back and forth, you know what I'm saying? The first round was fire. I never seen nobody, you know what I'm saying, talk to B-Dot like that in that first round. B-Dot's third round, like the first round, the third round, fires. Second round is just good enough to make it one of my favorite battles this year. And it was the surprise battle, seeing B-Dot on URL. Like, come on, son. Like, come on. That was a great moment in battle rap.
I agree with that one.
It was a great moment in battle rap this year. And just for the third round that he had, made it an even greater moment. My number 5, Lux versus Ars. I mean, the build up for it, how Ars, you know, had to set up. It was Lux. I mean, it was kind of new to how we was seeing. Like, it wasn't a real crazy build up, but the payoff was dope. Like, Ars was digging into Lux's personal, like, and Lux was just really out rapping. Like I'm sorry, he was out rapping him, but Arsenal had some crazy fire angles, and it made it a very debatable battle. Like some people have Ars winning, some people have Lux winning. It depends on what you're going for. Like, makes it, and just for the sake of that, it has to mean something that Ars, you know what I'm saying, went toe to toe and had a debatable with Lux. That has to mean something.
And that's something I'm glad he got it, man. That was a battle that I was glad to see.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because when Lux came back, people really weren't. You know what I mean? Like they wanted to see Lux and Hollow.
They weren't too crazy off the Clips performance. You know what I'm saying? It was up and down. Some people liked it, some people didn't. But I think a lot of people liked this performance. But it wasn't like they're like it's not Hollow, it's not Cal, but he went in there and did what he had to do, and it was what I'm saying, still a fire Lux. Is it bars or
That's
art?
right.
Like it was like it showed you why he's one. It showed you why he chose one of these. Artists had to choose one of these. Like he's God tier for a reason. Like Lux is God tier for a reason.
I agree.
Number 4, I got Av and Geechee. Like I think this is one of the best back and forths for punchers. You know what I'm saying? If you want to call Geechee a puncher or not, I feel like he's definitely you put him in the category of punchers. But he's got those real talk. Yeah. But man, just on that card, this was just one of the best. With the other battle from Traffic 3 that I said, but like it was Av and it's like back in his bag. Like it wasn't no Av versus Suge where he was kind of like trying to play to the crowd to the negativity stuff that was coming towards him. It was none of that. Like I felt like he was in a zone. Like he was barking on Geechee in LA. Like he had the the punches that he was saying. The tan butter sugar something like that. I forgot what he said. But man, he had so much in that joint. It was like I said, one of the best back and forths that you did not know who won that battle. Geechee coming right out of jail. You didn't know if this battle was going to happen or not. His first round was fire. You know what I'm saying? Both of they every round was fire. Like I don't know what else to say. Like these two dudes really put on for that, event. Like Av, it made sure that Av is definitely going to have he has the people back, in my opinion. I think with that battle right there, like I think him versus T-Top, which I will put in my honorable mention because I felt he was amazing in that battle. T-Top just had better angles. But I think that was the spark. And this battle was the flame, you know what I'm saying? That, Av is back, son. Like, and Geechee was like, he showed that he can hang, the rise of Geechee is crazy, son. The rise of Geechee is crazy. And to him battle, one of the most, I still think Av is one of the most lethal niggas in battle rap now. And he stood toe-to-toe with them niggas, and it was an amazing battle.
Especially with his last
battle.
Yeah.
Son, come on. Off the glue battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Back to back, really.
Shout out to them. Number 3, I have my bad. B-Dot versus Loso. The hype for the theme of this battle has been wanted. We wanted the Saga at first, but we got Loso. And man,
which I think Loso is dope. I think Loso has a lot of he's starting to get recognition. He's starting to get a little bit of
man. Like a lot of people saying he don't need a PG, none of that. And I agree. This man is damn near rapping like a professional. He raps outside of this. He's a dope rap outside of battle rap. So seeing him portray his skill, the way he raps is just amazing, son.
Facts. I seen him on an episode of Watch a couple months back. It was right before, I don't know, it'd been 2 or 3 months ago. And it was kind of cool to see, because I had only watched a couple of battles from him. And he said just the way he broke down battles and his opinions and the way things were structured. So when I think the B-Dot probably was announced, maybe it hadn't been announced at that point. But that was a fire battle, bro. That was nice. I fuck with Loso.
Yeah, I thought that was definitely
Who you think took it?
I still don't know.
That's a classic.
Honestly, from Geechee and Glue and up, I don't know who won those battles. And not saying that I'm like I rush. I'm just picking battles like nothing like that. I just really can't decide because the quality is so great. Both of these dudes came.
Well,
all of these
that's
dudes
how you know it's a classic, though, man. Yeah.
Right. All three, like all these battles, these guys came with 100%.
Yeah.
And I feel like in this B-Dot versus Loso battle, what the stakes was, what the hype around it was, what the what B-Dot coming off the Averb battle to come to from LA to Atlanta, coming out of his comfort zone to battle in Atlanta and have a fire performance versus Loso in his home. Like the bars, it made you think, like the angles was dope. The man, it's so much I can say about this battle that it's just I cannot choose a winner. That's how I can really sum up that. I cannot choose a winner. Like these dudes were amazing. Like, and that's one of the reasons why it's my top 3 battle like I said, the angles that made you think, like, but B-Dot talking about the sun, God created, say God let there be light, and then create the sun to the 4th day. Loso talking about, breaking into, his B-Dot's the 2 personalities, or with the gang banging and, consciousness. I thought it was an amazing debate in a way. And you see how they
it was almost like a, like,
you see how they theme it in the title.
Yeah, which is
I think it's like Christianity versus, chemic, comedic something.
Comedic science.
But yeah, like it all came to fruition. I thought that was one of the best battles this year. Going to number 2, what I say, like B-Dot Loso was the theme of that was hype. You talk about Rock versus Hollow not being one of the most hyped battles this year,
right.
And it not paying off. Like, come on, son, this joint was amazing, son. Like, just watching it, on the pay-per-view first time, I'm watching this joint, like, in awe, like, yo, this is really, like, a battle, son. Like, and I was really thinking, like, yo, Rock might not be able to handle Hollow, son. And he went up there and dukes up, ready to throw down, son.
Yeah, he definitely came to fight.
And Hollow wasn't backing down, even though they
neither.
He man, the freestyles, the rebuttals, artifact line, like, come on, like, bringing back niggas bars from earlier in the battle, the contagious line, like Rock seatbelt line, like, the fit on, like, it's so much he had, like, it was so much in that battle, bro, so much.
And like you said, how many dream battles do we get that
pay off?
Yeah, with the payoff, exactly.
That's all I could think about.
That was dope.
Off.
Yeah.
And definitely one of the best battles this year. Has some of the best quotables. Has some of the best tension. The promos for this battle, like, it even leaked into the battle, like, with the helping the homeless and all that such. Like, that was dope, son. Like, the build up, everything for this battle was amazing, son. This was like really looking at a WWE title match at WrestleMania, and it's like, it was amazing.
Yeah, like a spectacle.
When the last time you see the WWE Championship defended at WrestleMania and it being a fire match?
Right.
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
At a WrestleMania?
Hopefully we get it this year.
Maybe Daniel Bryan was probably the last one.
The last, yeah. When they unified the joint, when before they unified them. But that's the last I could probably say. And he carried that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like I said, man, they definitely showed out. But my number 1, man, was the battle that a lot of us slept on. Rum Nitty versus Iron Solomon, son. The best,
bro, that's all the way facts.
Every single round was amazing.
Fire.
Oh my God, Rum Nitty that was the best Rum Nitty I've seen this year since the Av battle. Oh my God, this is the best Iron Solomon I've seen since he's returned.
Facts.
Yo.
Like returned in general, like even back like
Yes.
Enet, like from Enes up. This is his.
Yes.
This is his best showing to me.
Son, the freestyle that hearing him talk about how he set it up. It wasn't even free. He just incorporated that during that day after just sitting in the venue watching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How much more OG can you get than that? Like Rum Nitty, relentless punching, like crazy, son. Like it was just had the whole room on fire. People on the internet was going crazy, son.
Crazy.
Like,
yeah.
Like,
well, I remember that,
like,
bro. I remember watching
quotables.
that, and
so many quotables.
Facts. Well, we always got when we rent it, when we get the pay-per-view, you know what I'm saying, we're always in the chat, and I try to keep up with BRC's updates and AFM updates, but I thought I might have been tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like it was that good where I was like, am I gassing? Like does somebody else have this same input? What's up?
I don't think so. Like it was just crazy, bro. Because like you said, like just given that nobody thought that it was gonna be that type of battle. It showed out to be one of the best battles this year.
Facts.
Like I think
people were saying 3-0 Nitty. You know what I'm saying? Like people were saying like 3-0 Nitty, 2-1 Nitty, or like you know what I'm saying, the marks
I'll be
for.
I ain't gonna lie. I was one of the person that said
I did too.
I did. Yeah, 2-1 Nitty at first, just off of hype. You know what I'm saying? First watch, but going back, man, that is a hard battle to call, son.
That is all the way
crazy.
Fast.
Like the way Iron structured from first round, I'm gonna give y'all that aggression. Second round, I'm a rap. Third round, I'm a talk. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy, son.
And
like,
both of them did that, bro. Like that, it was like they both had their big. You know what I'm saying? They both had their haymakers, but even they had more than haymakers though. There was not to me. I can't remember an actual dry spot in that battle where you're like a 4-bar setup passes and you're like, oh, okay, well, like
the setup
was just like an average 4 bars.
If I don't,
it was back and forth,
like
man. That's what I was about to say. That Jupiter line was fire.
Then the Mercury tip. Oh my god.
The Mercury's, yep.
What's the one joint? Had that Iron had the smack lines with the.
For sure, with the ring pop and all that.
Setting it up with all the different fingers before you put it all together. Oh my god, amazing, son, amazing.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that now, bro. Yeah.
And those are my 10, man. Those are my 10 for the year, bro.
That's a solid list, bro. You had a good mix in there too. You know what I mean? Like it was you had some dream matches in there. Then you had some real skill battles. I'm not mad at that list at all. Definitely not with the number one spot.
So you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Just reiterate what your joint was. You know what I'm saying? And we can talk about our battlers, man. We can get up out of here.
All right, bet. Well, I mean, my list pretty much stayed the same. I got JC and Trez was on my list. I didn't put them in order. Maybe I should have done that since I knew it was me and you on the show today to make it more cohesive. But the Rock and Nitty was one. Rock and Diz was still, even though we said earlier in the episode it was one. He came with one good round, but that doesn't take away from the showing of Tay-Rock. You know what I mean? Like even though Diz didn't come with 3 bars. With 3 complete rounds,
and him taking out
that
Diz
doesn't take away. In LA, that's what I mean. The significance of that boosted because, like, you know what I mean. Like that's what everybody from the West usually says. You know what I mean? Which is, but that's why you got to battle in your backyard and you don't go nowhere. He didn't go to like Oregon or Washington.
Bro.
He came to LA. You know what I'm saying? And showed out. So that can't go unspoken. K and JC is one of my favorites. I just rewatched that joint. The Ilmac and JC. And I like that. I liked the K battle with JC was dope. The only, and I'm a mark for K, but I like the Obama in the face. You're just a baby. I like the joke and shit,
man.
but
a lot of people he gave him his first loss of the year.
Yeah, and he I mean, it was funny, but to me, I think a little bit too much. I think that was the one drawback. It was a slogan, so that's why I don't really, you know what I mean? I don't really like put that much.
It was a good theme though, because he was playing it with believability. But JC was still JC though, and that's what made it an debatable
JC
battle.
was. That's what it was, bro. Because really, and then also we got to talk about that flip real quick. That when he pointed out the fake truths, right? He has to. That people. I think people sort of, you know what I'm saying, lowered that blow or softened that blow a little bit because. He had. It's not like the battle's over. He did that like the beginning of the second round, I think it was.
Come on, son.
So he had to stand up there and take. Yeah.
When does K do that?
But then, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was dope. And then what Ilmac, his flip for it when he was like, how are you going to make K? Or how are you going to let K turn your outfit to a true or false question? I thought that was fire from Ilmac. What are the bars from Ilmac I just fucked with? First of all, JC is the king of ratchet bars, bro. I watched like 4 or 5 JC battles this year, and he has the fire ratchet, the wake up in bed with it, bang it to the side. That was that shit was fire. I fucked with JC, bro. Yeah, that was fire. But you had some good rebuttals from Ilmac in that battle. You had some good. JC had a, and one thing I like to point out, and this is something me and you've debated before with the whole JC, Chris Stokes thing. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like if you take that angle, it sort of, you know what I mean, takes away from your round because it's been used so much and it's such an easy target.
Exactly. It's all about the execution.
Exactly. I really like the way Ilmac did it when he was talking about if you ask him about it, he'll just get up and dance around the question. I thought that shit was clever. I thought that shit was fire.
He don't dance now. He make money.
Yeah,
moves.
He make money moves. Yeah.
Come on.
And I also like the battle, and I'm glad Ilmac brought this, and I'm glad Ilmac brought that there's a certain stature that you get when you battle Ilmac. You know what I mean? Because he might not be in people's top 10s or 5s. You know what I'm saying? As much as he should be. He should be. And
Jer might have.
But it might have changed it. But, you know what I'm saying? If you ask just a typical battle fan, hey, who's in your top 5, Ilmac's not going to be, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I mean, probably writers-wise, maybe.
Yeah.
I remember when they did that general top 10 writers with and the people voted. I think Ilmac definitely hit top 10.
Ilmac is dope, bro, but there's a certain stature you can either gain from Ilmac or he'll crush you with it. And
exactly.
As much as I respect the stature of Ilmac, I think it was dope that JC didn't care what his past was. And you know what I mean? Because like when he was calming the crowd down, and he was trying to sun Ilmac. A lot of people don't really pick that up.
Well,
he's trying to.
I don't think JC picked that up. Is that because he does that for a lot? You know, he's a friendly type of guy, so he wants the crowd to be quiet, so he can get a good battle.
But it's almost.
But Ilmac was. But he thought he's like yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
But to me, it's almost like, hey, give him some respect, guys. You know what I mean? Like, calm down, let him get his raps off.
No.
It's like that's how it's like to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like
that's what JC is thinking. But I don't think he's thinking that in a negative way. But the way you're like portraying that's what Ilmac is thinking.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how Ilmac is thinking.
Yeah. But he did that with K. He did it with Trez. He does it every battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but think about it. Guys like K Shine let them roar. You know what I'm saying? Some guys just like the crowd to
Yeah,
rock. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said
but
JC.
I think
He
it's
does.
a strategy though. I think it's
It
a
could be.
strategy
It could
just
be.
like it is, just like, you know what I mean? Like how people have stone faces through the battles, you know, they don't want to show no
Yeah.
emotion. I think it's a strategy, and it's you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's funny to see JC do it because of you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Because of who,
RBE,
you know what.
that's his home. That's his second home in a way, or first
Yeah,
home, whatever you
facts,
want to
facts.
call it. Yeah, he kind of. That's
He's
how
had
he
a lot of
stayed.
good. He's got a lot of
Yeah.
good. Okay, so. And then of course, you know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna run through the obvious ones, which me and you both had Hollow and Tay. Me and you both had Rum and Iron. I put Top and Surf on there.
I think Top
I
and Surf
really like
was,
the Top and Surf, but that came out in December, I believe, though.
Yeah, I
Last
think that was
December,
really
right
late.
before it. But also I added two battles that I really liked, which was one I didn't know how I didn't put it on here first, and the second one it was a sleeper, but I really fucked with the Saint versus Eddie I battle from World Dom.
I can't wait for that battle to come out, bro. I cannot wait for that battle to come out.
Saint was nice. That was the first.
Eddie I, even though he looked like Sci-Hi the Prince, he was cooking.
He was, and that's why when it comes out on cam, that's why I put it on here because it's dope. I like Saint showing, but when it comes out on cam and we're actually able to review the tape, you know what I mean? It can't lose. You know what I mean? It's not going to lose stock because we already know what it says, so it can only gain from the release of the footage. And the second one is Verb and B Dot. I really fucked with Verb and B Dot too.
How did I forget that?
I liked the sort of, you know what I'm saying, like
build up, man.
I like the
build
points
up.
they had. I like the build ups, and I liked what they were talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah,
I liked the knowledge they were going back and forth at. You know what I'm saying? And the way that they were sort of speaking to each other
like
and the
Verb
culture.
versus Math Verb.
Yeah. That's what, and see that's. I've always respected Verb, and I've always liked Verb, but I think Verb's first was one of my favorite firsts this year, first rounds, I believe. And I don't know if it was because I just was thinking B-Dot, you know, it was going to be too heavy, but I really like the way A-Verb felt comfortable up there, you know what I'm saying?
Kind of had B-Dot taking that first, though. But we talk about that another time.
Facts. I mean, I can't see that's one of those things where it's like really a preference, you know what I mean? So I can't really, you know what I mean? I can't be mad at it.
Like Verb was talking that vet shit, and like B-Dot, man, he was talking that young nigga shit. Like, I mean, when he said the it ain't gonna be that though line. Oh my god, the setup to that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
He say I gotta stick to the chase. Oh my god.
Yeah, B-Dot is nice. And I want to touch on one more thing, bro. The B-Dot battle on Traffic.
Mm-hmm.
That third round, bro. The way he ended that third round was fire, bro. That was so fire, bro. Because it was like he was speaking on a lot of real shit, but I think he really sort of stepped aside. You know what I mean? Like a separate from the smack.
I think he contradicted himself in the same line though. That's just one thing. Can he say?
How so?
Because at one battle it was like let the nigga pass line with Diz and shit like that, and kind of it again with him and Beasley.
Shouted him out.
Then he was like, well, I'm from the West. I'm only here to see Disaster tweak, and I'm like, well, Geechee's here too. So why would you say you could have come here to? I don't know. That's just one thing.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
That's one thing I just thought was kind of a little contradictory.
And I was just curious on where you drew the contradiction from, but you're right about that. But I thought it was kind of dope though, just for him
nitpicking.
Stepping up. Yeah.
Watching it so much.
But I thought it was just dope for him to step up for the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I've always had love for the West Coast.
Exactly.
And East Coast, but that, you know what I mean? Like, I just think it's dope that it's like y'all are in our house now, because that's without going on too much of a tangent, like that, the West Coast is what the grind time era, and it was always dope to always say, well, what would happen if somebody from grind time from the West Coast battles someone from the East, and it's always, you know, there's always going to be an East and West parallel in anything hip hop because of the history, but it was just dope, man. In the styles, just so it's clashed. You know what I mean? There's just a styles clash.
But the fact that he took he knew what that platform was, and he took advantage of it wholeheartedly. That's one thing. That's a big takeaway I take from there.
Facts. Well, yeah, man, I can't be mad at you. You got a solid ass list, bro.
So, let's talk about some of our favorite battlers this year, man. Like, I thought this was a great year. We got how much time we got left?
And about 20, I think.
We got 20. We got 20 left. So, I mean, my top 10 battlers I had this year, I thought it was pretty solid. Like, at first, it was I wanted to do a top 5, but I was like, I feel like a lot more people needed some just due. And this is my 10. I got DNA coming at number 10. Just his consistency alone in this year has been amazing. From A-Ward to Big Cannon to Smalley to 2-on-2s with the half a pound. Who else he battled this year? Gems. Like, come on, like every battle has been good for dope showing, son. Even what we just seen with Shotgun Suge coming in 3 weeks on 3 weeks notice and got Suge. I think he with 3 weeks prep. I think he pretty much 30 Suge. You know what I'm saying? And that has to be accounted for. Like his consistency has been amazing. You know what I'm saying? I have also I think I had Tez coming at number 10. Like I said, big battle like what him versus.
Well, you said Tez or you said Trez?
Yeah, I mean, Tez coming at number 9.
Okay, bet.
Tez coming at number 9. I just thought he definitely was, you know what I'm saying, very solid this year. Like every obstacle that was thrown at him, you know what I'm saying, he definitely you know what I'm saying, fought through it. Like he had daylight. A lot of people thought he was gonna get barred away. Nah, it didn't happen. Won that battle clearly. Dope angles for him too. You know what I'm saying? Then he had B-Dot too at the bunker, at the last bunker joint. You know what I'm saying? And had a great fight with him. You know what I'm saying? Great fight with him. I had B-Dot winning personally, but some people have Cortez winning. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't mad at that. Me and Loso went back and forth with it for months.
A couple of weeks.
That we had
to
sit there on, you know what I'm saying, on the video with each other, watching this joint to react to it with each other. You know what I'm saying? Paul, I don't know if it's Paul or not, but just to see how we really felt about that battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying, he just been in Twerk. You know what I'm saying? Summer Madness. You know what I'm saying? He beat Twerk. You know what I'm saying? On Summer Madness. I think that has to show for something. You know what I'm saying? My number 7 is Big K. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, I feel like he wasn't having like the biggest battles this year, but he had a good resume. He had JC, he had Paz, he had O-Red. I think O-Red was probably his biggest, but I mean he had big battles this year. I'm bugging. Yeah, Paz.
Yeah,
he
had some.
He had Paz, JC, O-Red. I think all 4 of those, you know what I'm saying, amazing performances. And, I mean, only one I probably say wasn't a great – I mean, like I said, the third round against O-Red. But other than that, he had a great year this year. You know what I'm saying? You could debate, you know what I'm saying, probably him and Pass and him and JC, but I feel he lost. I feel like he lost the O-Red battle, but he clearly beat Pat Stay. I got Geechee coming at Geechee coming in at number 6 from when he showed up versus Saint all the way till Traffic 3.
Yeah.
All happened within 1 year.
That's crazy.
Son. And he showed up on Terrell.
Yeah.
I think a couple months. I mean, I think last summer. But all of that in 1 year, from him versus Saint to him versus Av on Traffic 3, like, it's amazing, son. Him versus Saint, fire. Him versus Danny, fire. Him versus Glue, fire. Him versus Ab, fire. Like, third rounds been crazy this year. Some of the best third rounds we've heard. Like, some of the best punches to pop his mom too. Come on, son.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
Crazy year this year for him, son. Damn, I keep fucking losing my list. 1 second. Here we go. I got T-Top coming at number. I got T-Top coming in at number. What is it? 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm sorry. I got Geechee at number 7. Big K at number 8. Tez at number 9. DNA at number 10. T-Top at number 6. I mean, if you want to start from, you know what I'm saying, his battle with Goods, it was a good showing, but watching it again, man, Goods got that battle, son, and he just took T-Top out of his comfort zone. It wasn't a good look for T-Top, but for him to come back and take a battle that a lot of people wanted with him and Av, and a lot of people thought Av was going to win it, and he got Av. Man, it's a great battle, but man, those angles he got Av out of here, man. That he got Av out of there. You know what I'm saying? He even stole Briz too. Come on, son. Like, it was so much creativity with him. And to the obstacles with him, you know what I'm saying, with that and JC, like, he got JC out of here, son. Like, he was just so lethal, like, to end his year, and I thought he has to be on this list.
Top is still dangerous, man. T-Top is still dangerous.
Very dangerous. And they talking about him versus Tay-Rock. Come on, son.
That's gonna be crazy.
Next for my top 5, I got B-Dot. Going off of B-Dot, I have, like, him versus Cortez was a dope battle to start the year for him.
Yeah.
Chill for a minute. Then we got the build-up for him versus Averb. And it took some time to push back all that such. Then we got it, you know what I'm saying? Great battle, you know what I'm saying? I thought, like, come on. Some people argue it could be a classic. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was an amazing showing between both of them. Then he goes to Atlanta within the same and have a classic with Loso. Like all three of them. Then I'm sorry, I'm not the class. Like, not him, Averb. B-Dot versus EK, calling that a classic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pulling up on URL. You know what I'm saying? When nobody even thought it was going to happen. One of the biggest moments this year. It had one of the best third rounds this year. You know what I'm saying? I think that has to be accounted for. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the battle with Loso, amazing battle, son. Like I said, that's my top 3 battle this year. You know what I'm saying? I think he's been very consistent this year. He's definitely in my top 5. Number 4, Twerk. Every single card he's been on, he's been on every single URL the card this year, and even battles off URL. And it's been killing, son. It's been killing. Like, some battles, like, now I was watching this the podcast on Battle Rap Trap with him, and he was just saying, like, you may say I lost one, or some people may say one, but it's debatable. Like he's like, I can't, like, you, like, these niggas can't beat me, and it's like he has a lot of debatable battles. Like I feel like he won versus Ill Will, but you'll say him and Cortez can't be debated. You'll say him versus JC. He got JC. He got JC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, who else he battled this year? Dang, son, who else he battled this year? Tripping. But he had a lot of battles this year, son. He had a lot of battles this year.
Facts.
And he, you know what I'm saying, showed out in all of them. And every single joint, you know what I'm saying, had quotables. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got clean. He 30 clean. Like, come on, son. He got.
That's crazy.
Had a good battle with He had a good battle with Glue Easy. Had a good battle with Mike P. Even though I felt Mike P won, but some people feel it could be debated. You know what I'm saying? Because New Jersey's still moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been amazing this whole year, son. And his body and niggas.
Yeah, Jersey's been putting on, bro. He's came a lot because wasn't his Dougie battle like the end of 2016?
Yes.
Or it might have been a little.
Yes, dude.
So he's came a long way, bro. Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's got a lot of good looks. Yeah.
That's really crazy. So shout out to him for awful consistency, impact. You know what I'm saying? Bars. He's been showing out, son. JC is definitely number 4. You know what I'm saying? From the return to the URL, was going undefeated until, you know what I'm saying, certain battles. Still was showing up, though. Like his battle with Twerk, still his first 2 rounds, third round 2, all 3 rounds are dope. Had a little stumble. That's it. You know what I'm saying? His battle with T-Top. T-Top just had the better angles. You know what I'm saying? Battle with Ilmac. Amazing battle, son. You know what I'm saying? Shep Trez, amazing battle. Chess. Got Chess out of here, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus Rum Nitty on Summer Madness. Within that same year of returning. Great battle, son. Like, he's been amazing this year. Rock is my number 2. Him versus Hollow is off that, it puts him high, very high. You know what I'm saying? Him versus Diz, killing him in his home, puts him very high.
Yeah.
I mean, people may like the Sharon battle. I don't even care about, son. That battle was, I didn't even watch it, to be honest with you. I did not care about it. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was stupid in the first place how it was set up. Like, I was never thinking about Sharon and Tay-Rock to battle. But, you know what I'm saying? He battled Arce last year. But did he battle anybody else this year? Oh, Chess. Like, he still beat Chess with all that, you know what I'm saying? With all that coming at him, you know what I'm saying? Still got out of there alive, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's fought a lot. Like, he was on some Okada type shit this year, bro. Real talk.
Facts.
For real. Really think about it. If you reel back and think about the year Okada had, like, he went through it. We had the Minoru Suzuki at the beginning of at Kenny Omega, then Minoru Suzuki, then Bad Luck Fale, then Kenny Omega again, then
Rhodes.
you know what I'm saying, Rhodes. Then, you know what I'm saying, then now he's about to go against Naito. Then the G1 on top of that, like he's been a great fighting champion,
match, bro.
And Tay-Rock has been a fighting champion of URL this year. You know what I'm saying? He's been a fighting champion. So he's definitely my number 2. And my number 1 is O-Red. I mean, I think if you're going off bodies, bars, you know what I'm saying, coming to URL, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing, you know what I'm saying, I feel like he beat Briz. I feel like he beat Av, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He beat K-Shine, you know what I'm saying? He got Show Off out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that has to show for something. And I feel like he has some of the best constructed rounds this year.
Yeah, Av. Yeah.
Like, his rounds for K-Shine, amazing. His rounds for Show Off, amazing. His rounds for Big K, amazing. His rounds for Briz, amazing. You know what I'm saying? He's been fire all year, and he's been either clearly winning or bodying battles. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely my number 1. Who did you got?
All right, my top 10 goes. I'm gonna try to put them in order. My first top 10 spot would go. I enjoy Briz, probably the most biased one. I really fuck with Briz. I like Briz. I like the 2-on-2 that him and Top did with Verb and Holla. I thought that was nice. I fucked with it. Of course, the Arsenal battle. Hopefully how do you think he did against O-Red, dog?
I thought he did good. I thought he did good too.
Was getting him thrown off a little bit.
I thought he got the first, but I thought Ray ended up taking the second and third.
And he started cooking in the later parts of his rounds too. I think if he would have spent a little bit more time with it, it would have been a lot closer. But so 9 I would give to Tez. I put Tez on there just because. I mean, shit. If you look at his resume, I mean, off the, like I said, I'm already super. So a pretty diverse resume. He finally got a shot at the chain.
I think him losing puts him a little lower. That's why.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I wanted to give him higher than what I gave Briz. You feel me? Because he's definitely been he's had B-Dot this year, Twerk. What was the other one he had, dog? Oh, the 2-on-2, bro, with Nitty and Will. And he showed out. That, like I said, the standout performance to me, and it's because I didn't know Tez still had the fire in him like he did with that daylight battle.
Most definitely.
So then 8, I would throw 8. I would throw Ilmac in there. I really like the battle. I just rewatched him and Iron 2 days ago, or New Year's. Yeah, 2 days ago. He had a great showing with JC, and RBE went to a crowd that's not really
came to New York. Came back to
New York. Yeah. But he just had a really dominant performance over Iron
Solomon also too. Yeah.
Very, 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 very.
And Chilla.
All right, so that was 8. See, bro, I hate putting, facts. I'm just gonna run through them. I'm just gonna run through them the way I got them written down. Then.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, so bet. All right, so then after that, I would throw. Damn. I would throw. Let me throw Jims in there. I throw Jims in there. I think Jims had one. And I would put him higher on the list
Matt,
because
those are great.
And he had big names. And as far as the contributions with blogs, with the
amazing,
with all the extra shit that he was doing, you know what I mean? After him bouncing back from what most people couldn't, with the punch on footage, you know.
He had a fire year.
Yeah, facts. And he showed out. He showed out and proved. A lot of people thought that, you know, how would he really? And he's getting the goods battle too, which has been talked about for
off of this year.
Off this year alone, I think that's what got him that. So then next I got K. Like you said, he had a lot of big battles. The third, I agree with you. The only thing that I would say negative, or that something that he could have done a little better, was
that third round versus
round joint. Yeah, but I thought he did good, and I thought he did good with pass. He made it debatable, you know what I mean? I can debate, you know what I'm saying? But I can't be mad. I can't have no kind of feelings for somebody if they thought he won.
Yeah.
And Pat Stay, he's still the face of KOTD, so that was a good look for K to get that. Next, I got B Dot. B Dot's on the list. The Emerson Kennedy joint, I fucked with super heavy. The Verb, I fucked with heavy. The Loso joint, pretty much echoing everything that you said, man. I agree with you on most everything you said, to be honest with you. I got Rock on there, just from his showing, like you said. You can't going to LA and being comfortable in LA and not being shook. And then I got Nitty. And that's because I personally enjoy Nitty. I like his style. He's starting to get a lot more comfortable in there, you know what I mean? Like owning the stage. He's starting to get his feet planted. And
who would you have as number one, Nitty or Rock?
Nitty or Rock?
Well, who would you be your number one battler of the year?
My number one battler of the year, I would have to give it to Rock, just because he, like you said. Now, okay, so say if he didn't show up, if he showed up a little bit sluggish against Hollow, I might give it to Nitty just because of the style, but he didn't, though. Just like you said, he was fighting on top of the Diz. The Diz battle. He just had a lot of major looks this year, and he did not fold. That's two people, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's Hollow and Diz, two people that are put on people's Rushmore. And
right, they battling for a big stake. So you taking out if you feel that Tay-Rock won, you know what I'm saying, against Hollow, I feel like it's debatable, but you know what I'm saying? Whoever you felt won.
It's super debatable.
It's still big. That's still a big thing, a very big thing. Like, you could put him very high on the list if you feel like he won both of those battles. Like, pretty much God tier shit.
But see, so many people sort of, you know what I mean? Because
Rock Real Talk hit God's hair this year. If you really want to talk,
this year, and that's been building for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But he, like you said, the blemish would be the Sharon battle. That's the only one that comes to mind. Would be but does the loss to Sharon outweigh the body from Diz and the debatable? You know what I'm saying?
That's like throwing a pebble at a bus. No.
Facts. So I got to give it to Rock, man. He's the one that and what do you think is going to happen 2018, bro?
Yeah, but get out here, man. My bad. What was you about to say? I thought you were saying.
No, you go. I'm just going to say there's only better things for Rock at 2018, judging by the progression of what his 2017 was. So that's I'm gonna give it to Rock.
So before we get out of here, man, what's 3 things you wish, on your wish list for Battle Rap 2018?
It's like battles, like as far as battles go.
Anything.
Or just in the culture. I would like to get the full battle, which now that Diz is doing this with KOTD, I don't know how liable it is, but I would like to get the 3-rounder from Diz and Hollow. That's probably the most thing that I'm looking forward to. As far as the culture goes, I think it pretty much echoing what we said last episode with restore order and get back to the essence and get back to why we're here in the first place. You know what I mean? Not so much of the gimmick and all the extra OD stuff. Get that out of here. And I don't know if I want to use my third as another battle.
No, go ahead.
As a C, but I'm going to be biased and I'm going to give it a selfish third, which is I want to see K finally get to be able to go into Canada and go for the belt or go for the chain. That's probably my top 3.
Me, I want to finally see Big K. Like you say that, I want to see Big K hit URL though. 2,
facts.
2, I want to see Lux again. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see that. I want to see him and JC in that small room though. And 3,
that would be dope.
And 3, I just want to leave a lot of the hopefully that in 2018 we leave a lot of the bullshit that happened in 2017 and 2017. And I think that's a good way to end this. This is the Elite Podcast with our 2017 wrap up. 2017 was a great year. Thank you for it, man. We out of here.
Salute. 1.
Peace.